The modern video game console is a shining example of how far technology has taken pop culture. Devices like the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Nintendo Switch have revolutionized gaming, turning it into an immersive, affordable, and accessible experience. Personally, my favorite platform has always been anything by Nintendo. Being born in the 1970s, I naturally gravitated toward the Nintendo era because the Atari had started fading away by the time I was old enough to appreciate gaming. I'll never forget the day my family got our first Nintendo. It came with a light gun and power pad, allowing us to play classics like Duck Hunt and Track and Field. For us, this wasn't just gaming, it was magic. Fast forward to today. These consoles pack hardware capable of rendering hyper-realistic graphics and offer online multiplayer capabilities that connect millions worldwide. Gone are the days of struggling with physical cartridges, like blowing into Nintendo cartridges to get them to work, something we never understood but somehow always worked. Instead, digital downloads now give us access to vast libraries of games from the comfort of our own homes. This shift represents how modern gaming has embraced convenience and accessibility. But it's not just about convenience, it's about personalization. Modern consoles offer features like customizable avatars, multiplayer chat channels, and achievements fostering a sense of belonging within the gaming community. Today, I watch my children navigate a gaming world vastly different from the one I grew up with. With subscription services offering expansive game libraries and advancements in augmented reality and virtual reality, gaming has transcended to something that I never imagined it could be. However, as much as modern consoles connect us online, they've also shifted gaming away from social, public spaces of the past. Gaming today is often a solitary activity, a stark contrast to the vibrant and communal experiences of arcades. Now let's dive into my favorite part of the discussion, arcade games. These machines represent the roots of gaming culture, with their rise in the 1970s and 1980s sparking a revolution in entertainment. Iconic titles like Miss Pac-Man, Space Invaders, and Street Fighter II brought gaming out to the public spaces, turning it into a communal experience. According to Betson.com, one of the earliest video games, Space War, was created in 1962 by Steve Russell. This was a simple game of two spaceships firing missiles at each other that paved the way for what we now call pop culture icons. As a teenager, I spent countless afternoons at the mall just to play my favorite arcade games. The atmosphere was infectious. Players competed, cheered each other on, and built communities around shared gaming experiences. Unlike modern consoles, arcade games were simple to learn but difficult to master. Their coin-operated nature meant that every session was an investment, driving players to hone their skills. Gameplay was short but intense, with no respawns or checkpoints. If you were skilled, a crowd might gather around to watch you dominate, but when you saw the dreaded words of game over, it meant giving up your seat and waiting your turn. These moments taught us patience, resilience, and the value of a single quarter. Over time, the rise of home gaming systems spelled the decline of arcades. With consoles becoming more sophisticated and affordable, public gaming spaces slowly disappeared. Today, you might still find arcade machines in theaters, cruise ships, or even homes with retro-style one-up arcade machines. Personally, I own 3 arcade machines, but my kids think they're old people games. The decline of arcades reflects a broader cultural change as gamers today prefer privacy and convenience. Still, arcade games remain beloved relics, celebrated in retro gaming communities and modern cafes. These machines paved the way for the innovative consoles and experience we enjoy today. The transition from arcade games to modern video game consoles illustrate the evolution of technology and its influence on gaming culture. Consoles have redefined gaming with their accessibility and immersion, while arcades captured the communal spirit of the early gaming era. Today, these platforms show how far gaming has come, from the neon-lit arcade games filled with cheering crowds to the comfort of our own living rooms. Both hold a special place in the heart of pop culture, reminding us of the joy gaming brings to all generations.